Hey guys, how are you? We're painting the boat this long weekend. We've been locked down because of some COVID outbreak again, so we're going to spend the time painting the boat. Friends of mine from John Lewis Smash Repairs have been kind enough to lend me their workshop. We've got a good mate of mine, Stevo, in there, who's gun, spray painter, panel beater. He does a bit of everything, but he's onto it, so we'll go and have a look and see what he's up to. As you can see, she's all rubbed back. Sides are ready to put the wrap on. They'll be going on next week. We're going to paint all the superstructure black, all the way from underneath the roof, centre console, seat box and prep station, and the inside of the engine well and the plateboard. So yeah, it's looking good. I'll tell you what, compared to the last boat painted in my workshop with no dust suppression or anything like that, this makes it so much easier. So we'll jump and have a look and see Stevo. So yeah, we've just basically rubbed everything back to 180. Stevo's just filled in a few little gaps in that, a few little welds just to make it look a bit smoother. We're just going to put the, basically set up all the holes so we don't get dust flying around when we're painting. And then, yeah, happy days. What do you reckon, Steve?
Yeah, mate. You're gonna get there.
You knew it.
Yeah, basically finish the tape up and get some paint on this thing and get it in the water and catch some fish.
Yep. So we're going to finish.
That's what I reckon.
Just going to finish taping up, and then we're going to what's to go there? We're just going to
get all these holes taped up, so you just eliminate any dust from flying around anyway.
Then we'll prep solid after that, or?
No, I've already prep solid there and acid washed it.
Oh yeah. Yep.
Yeah, it's ready to go really. We might just go around and maybe sand a couple of other little bits, but we'll do that, just final finish off, finish bits and pieces, and yeah, mix and paint up and get it on it.
Beautiful. We're going to go gloss black. I don't care what anyone says about black. I love black. Gloss black. Yeah. It's easy to clean. The last boat we did was matte black, but it was a bit of a bugger to keep clean. Every time you touched it left a mark. But the gloss black, we can chamois it. It looks new still.
Wipe it down. It's easier to fix if you get any defects in the paint and stuff. But
it's easy to touch up, eh?
Yeah, I mean, yeah, like I said, I've done all my boats with black as well, so I think it's the way to go. I like it.
Yeah, but looks mean.
Yeah, but like I said, it's so much easier. Anything can go wrong, you know, same as anything when you paint and stuff. Yep. The size of this, but if you do get any defects, it just makes it easier to work with.
Easy to fix.
Easier to touch up. Yeah, you spot it up, whatever you gotta do. Matte black, yeah, too hard. It's good, looks good.
Yeah, it looks good, but
you gotta have the right environment. I mean, you really need to have something like this in a full size oven, you know, to do if you're going into that sort of. But yeah, we haven't got that.
We don't have an oven big enough to put one of these in, so we'll make do with what we've got. It's going to turn out killer, so yeah, happy days. We'll leave it there for now. We'll turn the camera off and we'll yeah, show you as we go. What do we got, mate? 3 hours of mask and taping.
Great.
Awesome job.
That's what you want to be doing on lockdown.
Yeah. Yes.
No, well, it's done now.
Better than sitting at home.
Yeah. So yeah, just finish these doors and well.
Well, we've just spent the last 3.5 hours masking up. Probably one of the most painstakingly annoying jobs of any sort of, you know, paint job or anything like that. But it's done. Steve just putting the first coat of the X primer on. We'll have a yarn with him in a second. He'll let us know the process and tell you guys what he's going to do, how he's going to go about it. We've got Steve's going to just tell us about the process and explain how he does it in regards to yeah, the whole painting process. So let's go. What are we up to, Steve?
So obviously the way we prepped it allows us not to prime the boat and rub it all again, basically. That's the way I've done it before. So that's edge primer on there now, acid edge primer, which obviously it makes it adhere to the bare aluminium, cover all bare aluminium. Yep. From there I'm going to go with a wet on wet primer. I'm going to give 1 quarter wet on wet primer, fill any imperfections up, and then from the wet on wet primer straight on 2 coats of black, finish.
Done straight away.
Straight away.
No need to rub it back after the primer or anything
I've
like
done
that.
it before. I've put edge on it, I've put primer on it, and then I've rubbed it over primer, which is a good way to do it, but it's twice the process.
Yeah, yeah.
It's twice the masking. This is the way I did my last boat, and it was never a drama with it.
Yeah.
It was a day of soda. And yeah, when I get my next one, that's the way I'll be doing it again. So
let's go. Yeah, edge sticks to the aluminium.
yeah,
And then the primer sticks to the edge.
Yeah, so
then,
any bare aluminium should have edge on top of it, so that's all edge primer. Yeah, so now it's still got a surface for the primer to adhere to.
Yep.
When I'm wet, we just stick to that. That's just sort of semi-dry, and straight on with the 2 coats to 2 pack black, no
Yep.
clear, just direct gloss, done, finish.
There you go, nice and easy. Less rubbing, so we rub it once, prep it all.
The prep time takes longer because you're obviously going to rub it, or
Yeah.
make it the rub finer, so you're not priming it and rubbing it again. So there's a bit more time involved there, but like I said, that's the way I did my last one and it was fine. So
Yep.
I'm going to stick with that process, and I reckon it's the way to go.
Oh,
It's a primer on it.
we'll
Ready to
see how it
go.
turns out.
Yeah,
Awesome.
give us an hour, it should be done.
Awesome.
Fill it up. So this is the wet on wet primer now that I'm just mixing up.
Oh yeah. So you're not going to do 2 coats, it'll just be 1 coat of this.
1 good coat of this, yeah, just to keep it nice and flat, nice and wet.
Then how long will it take to dry once this is on?
The time I get around the boat and go and do the doors, come in here, mix the colour up, good to go.
Yeah.
So yeah, it's pretty much non-stop from here on now until it's finished.
So wet on wet's exactly that. You can paint
It's just
colour
the
on
same.
wet or
It's the same. It's just a primer, but you just thin it down more basically. So it just sits flatter. So you just keep that flat surface to paint straight over the top of.
yeah.
With normal, like an eye build primer, normally leaves that sort of, obviously it's thicker, so it leaves that peely sort of paint. So to go straight over it, you're just going over a peely surface.
Mm.
Your paint's never going to be flat
So
if you're painting on peely surface. You know, it's.
So you'd have to rub the other surface down, like you'd have to rub
Yeah,
it down flat again and then
you'd have to prime it, and then you'd be going over it again, which, like I said, 2 processes, rubbing it down again, masking it all up again. It's
Yep.
another 2-3 days.
Mm.
The way we've done it before, and yeah, it didn't work. This is the way I did it. This is what I've done my last one. I reckon it's the way to go.
Yeah, that looked mint.
I wouldn't change. I would do as I'd say my last one was fine. 2 years down the line, perfect.
just about finished getting the primer on. Next step is the paint, so I'm keen as to see what it's going to look like gloss black. Gives us a bit of a hint what it's going to be like dark. That primer's like a matte finish, but yeah, I'm hanging to see what it's like in the gloss. That'll be cool as. So we're all done. We spent the whole day here painting, masking, rubbing, sanding. Yep, but it's turned out awesome. I'm stoked with it. Gloss straight off the gun is just, yeah, mint. Stevo said it was going to be awesome off the gun, and yeah, it's turned out really cool. So we're going to come back tomorrow and polish it up, unmask it all and check it out. I don't know how much you're going to hear in here, but I won't say too much. But we painted the paint board. Painted the doors for the prep station. So yeah, almost done. An hour here tomorrow, hour to 2 hours, unpack it all and kind of move on to phase 2, which is going to be the wrap. And I will say, so much better doing it in a, in a paint shop as opposed to my workshop. Makes life easier. What do you reckon, Steve? Good. All good?
Yeah, it's all done.
Awesome.
Starting to fit out now.
Just about. All right. Well, we'll see you tomorrow. We're all finished on the boat, well, the paint job for the boat anyway, and to say it's come up sick is an understatement. It's like a mirror, and I don't care what everyone says, yeah, it's going to be hard to keep clean, but I tell you what, to have a look like that, I'm willing to wash it. I mean, I'll keep my shit clean anyway, so it doesn't bother me. But yeah, it's awesome in the sun. Decided to paint the bait board this time, which we didn't do last time, but just think it'll work really well with the Merc we put on the back. Yeah, it's come up just beautiful. A little bit too nice, I don't want to get it dirty. I'll jump on and have a look. It's so smick. Paint's a little bit soft, so we'll leave it for the weekend and give it a good wash, and it should come up even better. It's lovely, isn't it? So that's the paint side of it done. So stay tuned, we're going to start fitting some stuff out this week while we're waiting for the wrap to get done, but the wrap should be on this week, so hopefully we come up with the design. They've thrown a couple of designs at us, but hasn't really tickled our fancy. But now the paint's done, now we can start fitting out. So yeah, cheers for watching.